If you go up to the loft today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. For every train there ever was has gathered there together, because today's the day that Jenny does the Thursday Club.
What?
Yay!
Have I been got out of my box early? You're saying it's not Monday? Hello to everyone. Welcome back to a Mystery Thursday Club. Right, the reason for this is, of course, that Rapido Trains announcement, 1st of April. Methinks it was originally intended as being a double bluff for April Fool's Day, but of course the Hornby announcement kind of put a big spanner in the works. But here we are. We are a few minutes to go. I'm just looking underneath there at the clock. And essentially what we have, if I just accidentally changed a point there, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong today. It's been absolutely unreal, the amount of issues that we've had.
We've had more issues today than the Times.
Yes. Yeah, but anyway, so I'm just going to turn the volume down on my phone. This is just so that I can get the chat messages up, because they were on the screen, but they're so small because they're on a huge screen up there, but the screen is running at a big resolution.
I'll make them bigger once we're sorted out.
It's all right. I have them here. So good morning to Grogston Model Railway, Melchester Model Railway, Iron Horse Heathen, Wicked Insanity, Sam Yates, Gone Loco, Paul Astle, Sam Yates, John Nelson, It's My Model Railway, David Cook, Adi Pullen, It's My Model Railway. Yeah, we got quite a few people in. Don't forget to tickle that like button. Share the stream too. And also, if you haven't already done so, do consider subscribing to the channel. Now, I'm keeping an eye on time. I don't know why I'm looking up there. Oh, I do, actually. It's because, for some reason, my phone is not telling me the time when I've got the tube of views up on screen. But yes,
okay,
we're waiting
Jen,
for what?
I can confirm that you will have to put the website onto the small screen.
Okay, no worries.
It's just how it is.
So do we have to drag that across then?
For the display, when you put it up on screen, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ops can't see your second display.
Right, okay, so we do have a few technical issues, and I'm going to be talking some more about this in next Wednesday's video.
Which website do you need me to bring up while I'm here?
The stuff is in my emails.
I've got
So I actually know what the Rapido announcements are. They've sent me the press release, but it is embargoed until absolutely midday. So I am curious. Let's have a look and see what are people guessing what it could be. Now, it's Titfield Thunderbolt themed. Essentially, Rapido Trains UK have got the worldwide license to produce the tie-ins for the Titfield Thunderbolt, that venerable old Ealing comedy. It was actually, I believe, the first of the Ealing comedies to be shot in colour, which does make it quite a landmark film. And of course, it tells the story about the plucky group of locals who are fighting against the closure of their local railway, and they endeavour against all odds to run a rail service and get the line up and running. The film, of course, itself was inspired by the volunteers who managed to reopen the Titfield Railway in Wales, which was the very first preserved railway certainly in the UK, quite possibly in the entire world. So really it shadows a lot of the early period stories that came out of the Titfield, and it was immortalised in that Ealing comedy, featured all sorts of characters. Sid James was in there with that amazing laugh. I can't quite do his laugh. I don't think anybody other than Sid James really can. Oh, he sort of goes, yes, something like that. But essentially, we're going to be getting the film tie-ins. So, what are people guessing here? We've got 79 people in the chat. Nuts and Bolts 77, Grogston Model Railway. Who guesses on Grogston Model Railway suggests 1401 in black with the Ford Popular inside. Was it actually a Ford Popular? I thought it was a truck chassis. B. Mozza says, taking the day off, LOL. So have I. And then I'm doing this, actually. After this, I've got to walk out. It's my brother-in-law's birthday, so I have to play postman. I'm trying to get a lot of exercise in, lifting.
I can't even find them This is ridiculous. Where's the mode?
It's
there
over
it is.
there.
It's
now.
not. It's here. I'm trying to zoom this in so you can
We're
see
running
it.
2 monitors. I'll talk about this in the Wednesday video of next week. I'm going to be doing a Jenny cam. We've not done that for a very, very long time.
Is that big enough for you to read now?
It is, yes. So how are we doing on time? Still got another 5 minutes to go. Timbersurf says they should remake the film. Wash your mouth out with soap. I have to say, a lot of remakes I find very lackluster. They remade films like The Italian Job. What on earth was going on there? They really made a hash of that.
Didn't they want to do a sequel called The Brazilian Job?
No, I think that was just a joke meme. Then also, there's quite. They remade Blade Runner. What was that about? The original was perfect. They also remade Total Recall. What?
And didn't go to Mars.
No.
That was the worst part. They remade Total Recall and didn't set it on Mars.
The Paul Verhoeven version with Arnold Schwarzenegger and what's her name? The one with the crossing legs, Sharon Stone. Right. Oh my word! Gosh, I can read that. So I can actually now bring up. We've got 5 minutes to go.
Okay, Jen, I'm going to show you how this works. This one here will bring up some options. That's your chat.
Whoa! It just disappeared off there. What happened?
That's your chat. Don't worry about it. And here is the press release.
Okay.
So that's all you need. The chat there.
So what have you actually done? You appear to have broken everything.
No, it's just this. It's because Chrome is the way it works. So you've got that there now. Can I go and sit down now? Because I've got no chair today.
Right. The cupboard monkey is rushing me and harshing my buzz, so bear with me. So I need to press the button on this for the browser plus me.
The browser plus you will bring that up on screen.
So that up on screen.
Anything that's on that screen will appear when you press the browser. Anything on that screen won't.
Right, okay.
Okay?
Right, B. Mozer says, so closed now till the 12th. Warren Ralph.
Now?
Yes, you
I've
can.
got no chair.
Warren Ralph says, hi from Australia. Big hello to you. I can't scroll back very easily with it. I'm just not messing about. Melchester Model Railway says, another Ealing film that was remade was The Lady Killers. It's actually very good. It's not an attempt to replicate the original exactly.
Doesn't that have George Clooney in it?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of remakes, it has to be said. Now, there are some films like Little Shop of Horrors where the original is rubbish.
The original isn't rubbish, it's just very, very different. It's not a musical for a start.
No, but it's just pretty poor quality. Ruben Ashwell says, quite a good selection of trains on the layout today. Well, it's a sneak peek of what's coming up for the Monday Club, because we're doing Gronk Fest. So we have got a variety of Gronks creeping in. There will probably be, I think, the Class 50 that's running somewhere behind me. That, in fact, I've got a really good camera angle here. I'm going to press the button. So I've also been moving the cameras around. So today you're going to get a sneak peek of all the different camera angles. And basically, from time to time, I like to move the cameras. There's no point in, resting on our laurels. So you're getting a sneak peek.
Or our Hardys.
Iron Horse Heathen really likes that term, harshing my buzz. yeah, man, don't harsh my buzz. It could be anywhere. Right, Tim's Model Railway in different videos. The Great Centrinians train robbery. Oh, I'd be up for being in that. I think I'm a bit too old to portray a teenage schoolgirl. But I could be the Jolly Hockey Sticks gym teacher or something. Yeah, actually, I've always wanted to be an extra in a film. Maybe that's the thing I should be.
You'll be an extra in my next film.
Well, they didn't.
You've been a co-star and a star in some of my films, so you're.
I am actually on IMDb, but they're kind of independent. So I've not been in like a proper Hollywood film on camera. I have been in a proper, we call them Hollywood type films, but actually if they're filmed entirely in the UK and never go anywhere near Hollywood, then are they still a Hollywood film? You know what I mean, like a big budget epic. I was involved in...
You were in Crime Watch, you were a postbox and shelf.
Gwian Reese Davies says, hello, tuning in from the office surrounded by server parts. That sounds like me the other day trying to get this computer to work the way I wanted to.
You should show people as part of the video, one of the films that you're in.
Yeah, Jennifer Garrett says, isn't a Thumper DEMU an honorary Gronk, same engine? Quite possibly, but I don't have a Thumper. Wicked Insanity says, thank you, Jenny, that's stuck in my head. I still watch Laurel and Hardy when I can. Actually, yes.
So do we.
I think we should have a Laurel and Hardy night. We do have some of the DVDs.
Maybe after we finish Star Trek.
Right, Iron Horse Heathen didn't even know there was an original Little Shop of Horrors.
Roger Corman. It's a Roger Corman film. That's why a lot of people...
It's in black and white, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of his work.
And it has the guy who plays a truck driver in so many films playing a truck driver.
Who eats plants.
Yes, but the guy who's the garbage truck driver in the film The Burbs with Tom Hanks, he's in it.
And the delivery truck driver in Small Soldiers.
Yes, and he's also, I'm sure that he's the garbage truck driver in Star Trek 4.
Mm.
Yeah, so he's made a career out of being a garbage truck driver.
But also, he's a security officer in one of the Deep Space Nine episodes.
Oh, yes, he is. Richard Swizdersky says, cannot take the strain.
I can't take
Alex
it anymore,
K9 says, how are you? I am absolutely fine. Gwyn Reese Davies says, haha, not like I'm supposed to be on holiday or anything. Yeah, I'm on holiday this week. Melchester Model Railway says, Jenny would make a good Joyce Grenfell substitute in St. Trinian's. Was she the undercover policewoman? It's so long since I've watched them. Yeah, they did make 2 new St. Trinian's films, and I did apply to the casting company for when they were planning on doing a 3rd one, and then it got cancelled. So
it's your fault.
Yeah, they took one look at me and went, no.
Cancel it all.
In fairness to me, I was at the time about the upper age of some of the people who'd played some of the schoolgirls in previous films. I think the oldest was actually, she was 32 at the time.
My goodness.
And as I wasn't 32 at the time, I figured I was still in my prime. I was thin then. Right, anyway, Jenny, it's 12. Iron Horse Heathen. Right, so we're going to go over to, I'm just going to double check. 1201, right, so going over to the browser, and we have on screen here the CAD rendition of Titfield Thunderbolt with the Great Western Railway Laureate Y, I think it is, with the coach body that's placed on it. Now, Rapido Trains are producing a full all singing, all dancing Liverpool and Manchester Railway Lion. They will also in the future be putting out some of the historical liveries, so we may well get the other locomotive that was built at the same time. But for me, the a lot of gas in that. For me, the standout is the Laureate Wagon. Now, we will also move on. There's going to be the... I'm just trying to find my mouse. There it is. So if I scroll down on this, we've got 5 new 1:76 scale models, fully licensed from Studio Canal, limited editions, highly collectible. Now, Rapido, of course, has the worldwide rights, so these will be hopefully available through Rapido stockists in the US, Canada, Australia, places like that. So we're looking at items that are actually quite easy to get. I know that there is another manufacturer that's doing a Lion. They did announce it, but that will primarily only be sold in Europe and the UK. These will be the most accurate Titfield Thunderbolt models ever produced, being developed with full cooperation of Studio Canal, which owns the rights to the seminal railway film. And these will be available in time to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the film's release in 2023. So we're looking for a 2023 release date, but these will be the definitive models. Now, we've all seen the Rapido models of things like the J70 tram engine. These models are exceptionally good. We're looking forward to I think it's the 15XX from them. The 16XX has already come out as a model rail exclusive, and they are incredible models. They did the dynamometer car for Rails of Sheffield as well. Right, can we change the picture that's on that screen? So I'm still like the international techno weenies. Finding the mouse pointer on multi-monitoring is quite tricky. So up on your screen, we've got the Lion will be produced as the Thunderbolt as well.
Is this one gone?
Yes. Also, we're going to have a sound option on this. That is something very, very special.
Ooh, sound option sounds good.
We're also, let's have a look through. So we've got lots of different views of this.
That's an interesting tender it's got.
Yeah, as you can see, this is the definitive model. Now, the wagon to go behind it, we've got the correct Laureate Wagon. The one that was in the film doesn't actually survive. It's not preserved. For some reason, it's gone and hidden all that. But one other is preserved, so they've been able to scan the model. As far as I'm aware, the wagon and the coach are separable, so the wagon itself, you could expect to see that released as a general release thing. They're looking at releasing it in the Great Western Railway livery, BR livery, and departmental liveries as well. So, yeah, Gwion Rhys Davies says the other loco is Tiger. We're also going to have the Bedford OB bus. We will get to...
So we are actually getting the Tiger that people were talking about the other day.
What?
The Tiger.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So we're also getting the AA20 diagram brake van as well. But the Bedford OB, we're not getting, and now I have quizzed them about this, we're not getting the auto tank. The reason for this is it's not that long since Hattons and DJM did an all-new tooled version. Even though those have sold out and there's no announcement on them being re-released, what Rapido Trains UK have said is that they think it's too close to that to financially justify releasing the auto tank, which is a great shame.
Well, you can understand why.
Yeah, from a commercial point of view, they just don't think it would be a sensible option. We're also getting, you can see there, that looks to be an actual printed, possibly a 3D print of the coach and its interior. And that's the thing that Rapido Trains did ever so well for the dynamometer coach, that really, really well detailed interior.
There was someone in the chat who said they wondered whether Jennifer Garrett says, very nice, knowing Rapido's love of detail, I bet the sofa will be inside Dan's carriage. Well, there was the sofa.
Yeah, Dan's carriage has a fully detailed interior. The Bedford OB, very, very requested model. So this will obviously be finding life outside of the film franchise. Will of course be released in the appropriate livery and identity with the GAM 338 number plate. Is that 338 or 33B? It's hard to read actually.
338.
I think it is 338. So this will be the accurate livery for the film, and I expect it will come out in other prototypically accurate liveries as well in the future.
Says we just need a Bishop of Welchester for the footplate.
Yeah. There's the Laureate Y. This wagon, again, never been offered, ready to run. So this will be, for me actually, this is one of the two standout stars of this announcement. Of course, the Titfield Thunderbolt, the Lion, is a big standout. We're going to get that all fully spec'd, DCC ready, with sound fitted options, which is going to be the definitive model. But this Laureate Y, I think, is a great move because it has plenty of scope to have main range versions. The real wagons, certainly one of them lasted as late as 1994. So a lot of livery options from Great Western through BR and a number of departmental liveries as well. The Wisbech and Upwell coach, the Great Eastern Railway coach, there were two of these. Funnily enough, and I've yet to get to the bottom of this, I'm sure there'll be somebody in the chat who will know about this.
We'd love to get to the bottom of
this. But the one that was used in the film was preserved as part of the National Collection, yet it was scrapped in 1957. I'm not sure what was going on there. However, the other coach had passed into use as some kind of grounded coach body. It was saved and restored. So an example of the coach does exist. We're going to see this in the Great Eastern Railway livery, LNER livery, and BR livery. This is a great accompaniment to the J70 model that they produced for the for Model Rail as well, which is a great model. I've got one up there. They are still on offer, and Model Rail has got them at a bargain price at the moment, and it's an incredible model. certainly if you haven't got one of the J70, aka Toby the Tram Engine models, then that is one that is well worth looking to pick up. So, and there we go. So we've got the actual poster there with Thunderbolt train pack, Valentine's bar car, and Pearson Crump's Bedford OB listed along the bottom. That was the image that I had to be very careful not to use in the thumbnail, because obviously it was embargoed till 12. So I'm really, really interested to see what people think. Tony Wright says looking good. And Melchester Model Railway says it's safer by bus. Not when they're driving, it's not. Gwion Reese Davies says, I did a 3D print of the wagon in N00 a few years ago. They wouldn't hold a candle to Rapido's models. Yeah, Rapido has a reputation as being the definitive model makers. Now, in the UK, they're not as well a known name, but of course, in the Canadian and the US market, they are big players and have a rightly held reputation for extremely high quality models. And they're bringing this to the UK. They've already done special commissions, so we have seen first-hand examples of their craftsmanship with the APT that was made for the National Railway Museum. The Stirling Single is another one of their models. The J70 tram locomotive, the 16XX, I always get the 15XX and the 16XX confused. They have announced the other of that pair for forthcoming in the main range, but one has been delivered through Model Rail. We've also had the dynamometer car for Rails of Sheffield, so they do have a good track record in the UK. So you can bet your boots that these models will be exceptional when they arrive. Gone Loco says, hope it has a fully stocked bar. I'm not sure it will, but let's have a look. Sam Yates says looks great. Richard Swiderski says fantastic. Ruben Ashwell says I'm not a fan of riding the bus, to be honest. Buses are bumpy. They also don't have very good leg room, I always find, being very, very tall. It's My Model Railway says love it, I want one. Tim's Model Railway in different videos says there's a Lion engine in Liverpool Museum. Now, it is the Lion, I believe. And Gwion Reese Davies says, take all my money. I believe that if you drop an email to Rapido Trains listing your bank account number, sort code, the name the account is in, your mother's maiden name, and a number of other details like memorable word, favourite colour, first car, those sort of things, then they will have immediate access to your bank account and you will get sent the models as they come out. But yeah, definitely, there's some great announcements here. Like I said before, I think standout announcements, the Laureate Y. Also, let me just, for some reason there, we come to the end. I haven't seen, have we got a picture of the actual brake van? Can't see a picture of the brake van, but we are also getting the AA20 brake van. Now, I would hope that now that these have been announced, you should start to see pre-orders available through, for example, Rails of Sheffield. So if you head on over to your model railway website of choice, also ring up people at Tim's Trains Arcadia. Sorry, not Tim's Trains. Tim at Arcadia Models.
Tim's Trains now with Arcadia Models? Is this other news that we've got? How are you just making news?
Is Tim's Trains watching this going, what am I?
When did that happen?
Yeah. Matthew Dunmo.
It's the afternoon. April Fool's is over, Jen.
Matthew Dunmo says, when can I order? I would guess probably about now. I would guess if you go to various model railway shops, use your local one. So Tim at Arcadia, 53A models, Durham Trains of Stanley, Loco
Durham
Shed.
Trains of Sheffield, like you normally say.
Do I?
You've said that in the past.
Loco Shed at Whitefield, Invicta Models, Hereford Model Centre Trains for You in Peterborough. Cheltenham Model Centre, Hattons, Rails of Sheffield, Kernow Model Centre.
Where is your mouse, Matt?
It's downstairs in the other computer. Tony Wright says my wallet is having a trauma in advance.
Now all you're getting is this rumbling effect as I try to find a mouse.
Timbersurf says Loco £300. That sounds familiar. Is that the actual Is that the actual sound-fitted version?
Oh, the weight.
Now, I would like to maybe...
So would I! I can't find the mouse, Jen. You've broken everything. Here it is. I've got it.
Right,
what do you want
so
from me?
I'm going to go back to the model railway. Right, right, so... yeah.
What do you want?
Just give it to me. Give it
Oh,
me.
my goodness, Jen.
Titfield Thunderbolt means so much to so many people. For some, it's been a lifelong favourite. Both operations manager Andy, who you'll remember from Hardy's Hobbies, who has now taken over the UK role at Rapido Trains, so it's in great hands. So loved it since we were children, still love it today. We know that many others feel the same, which is why it's a huge privilege to bring this superb range of products to life. They're going to be producing 5 new 00 gauge models: Thunderbolt, also known as Liverpool and Manchester Railway 042 Lion, the Buffet car, also known as Great Eastern Railway Diagram 603 number 8, number W8740 GWR Diagram AA20 Towed Brake Van, that's the one I couldn't find the pictures of, Dan's House, also known as GWR Laureate Wagon number 41989 with fictitious Victorian coach body, which in the film, incidentally, wasn't an actual Victorian coach body. It was a prop made for the film. For some reason, I've got the spinny beach ball of death. Have you?
I wasn't looking. What?
The stream, is it running?
I don't know. Is that on screen right now?
No.
Right, where's the mouse?
So
Making me work. This is just
so
ridiculous.
for some reason, have we gone offline?
No, we're online and it says everything's fine.
Interesting. Right. In terms of pricing,
Where's the mouse? There it is.
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, for goodness sake! It's fine. What are you?
I'm getting the spinny beach ball of death. So,
I'm not.
Oh well, good for you. Right. Can I get the press release back? Right. We're also getting. No, stop it. Pearson Crump's GAN 338, also known as Bedford OB with Dupla Vista body. Titfield models will be available in 3 packs. Pack 1 is a standard pack containing Thunderbolt, Dan's House, and a Laureate Y with number W68740. Pack 2 is a deluxe pack containing sound-fitted Thunderbolt, Dan's House, and Laureate with the W67840 plus 4mm to the foot scale figures and commemorative booklets. So we are going to get some of those figures. Pack 3 contains the Buffet car and W68740. That's the towed brake van plus the scale figures. And the Bedford OB will be available as a standalone model in full Crump and Pierce delivery. All models will be in stock by March the 6th, 2023, the 70th anniversary of the film's release, though it is expected that some models will be available during 2022. All models, including film and non-film versions, will be available through Rapido Trains UK stockists or direct from rapidotrains.co.uk. Identities and guises for non-Titfield models, as well as prices for all models, are still to be confirmed. So, we actually don't have prices. I don't know where that £300 has come from. Right. Product fact file on Lion. Lion and Sister Tiger were built by Todd Kitson and Laird in Leeds for the Liverpool and Manchester Railway in 1838. Rebuilt several times during its career, Lion passed into the hands of the London and North Western Railway, which sold it to the Mersey Docks and Harbour Board in 1859, where it was eventually used as a steam pumping engine. It was rebuilt into its current form at Crewe Works in 1928 after it was saved for posterity by members of the Liverpool Engineering Society. It was steamed in the 1930s and 1950s when it was used in the Titfield Thunderbolt. It last ran in the 1980s, so there is actually film footage of it. I believe it was at the Rainhill centenary as well, or the 150th of the Rainhill trials. Last ran in the 1980s, Lion is now a key exhibit in the Museum of Liverpool. Liveries produced LMR Lion in its post-1928 condition. It's currently at the CAD design stage. Wisbech and Upwell coaches, built to Diagram 603, composite number 7 and number 8, transferred to the Kelvedon and Tollersbury Light Railway in Essex in 1928 after the Wisbech and Upwell suspended passenger services. Withdrawn by BR, the former number 8 starred in the Titfield Thunderbolt, was then restored to full Great Eastern Railway condition as part of the National Collection. Now this is the bit I don't understand. It was later scrapped in 1957. So not preserved very well. Right, Egg Rider says, I'm watching maybe 15 minutes late, so reading your messages in real time, but listening, watching Jenny and Zoe in TARDIS time. Common Road Junction, hey all. Sam Yates says, try some cheese to coax it out. Leslie Gilpin says, are they not doing the Wisbech and Upwell carriage? Yes, they are. Just reading about this now. Let's try one of the other camera angles. So, yeah, we've got a new camera angle there. Penn Junction, hello to you. I don't know whether I'm talking at thin air at the moment because the stream does appear to... Let me just try and bring this back up. I honestly have got some serious issues with this. So let me just... I hate technology. What we do is we try turning it off and turning it back on again. So I'm assuming that... somebody post a comment and I'll see if it goes up on the main screen that I'm reviewing. Everybody say hello. Hello. Am I talking at thin air? I really don't know. I hate technology. Right. Yes. So apparently the stream's still on the go, even though my phone decided that we were not on the internet. Right. We were planning on showing some of your videos that we weren't able to show due to technical difficulties back at the last Monday Club. So yeah, right. AP Technical Services says you are online fine. Common Road Junctions, okay. Vobert backing stream is good. Within Model Railway, Rapido's website is being overloaded. Chris Cox, hello Jenny. Jennifer Garrett, hello. Timber Surf, post a comment. Sam Yates, hello. Gordon Hanning, stream is okay, it's your phone. Yeah, it is. Iron Horse Heathen says, main screen, turn on. I've reset my phone, so we've now got things coming in. Natalie Gardner says, hello Jenny, try hitting it. Right, the Wisbech and Upwell coaches are going to be produced in Great Eastern Railway, LNER and BR liveries with fully accurate interiors. We would expect nothing less from Rapido Trains, as well as preserved number 7 as it is today. So we're actually getting a lot more than what's actually in the film. The AA20 Toad, it's going to be produced in GWR, BR and departmental liveries. Laureate Wagon Dan's House, excuse me. Right, there were 2 of these built in 1939 for civil engineering duties. Number 41989 was used in the film but has not survived, although happily sister Laureate Y number 41990 was saved after withdrawal in 1994. It's based at the Severn Valley Railway. Liveries to be produced, GWR, BR and departmental liveries. What stage is it at? CAD design for the Laureate Y and CAD design and 3D test print, which we saw on screen for the Dan's House body. Right, let's just try another camera angle there. There, we're up and running. Bedford OB. Bedford introduced its new OB chassis in 1939 and worked with coach builder Duclair to develop the distinctive bullnose Vista body. Several hundred were built before production was suspended due to the Second World War. Full OB production restarted after 1945, and over 12,000 were built before the design was superseded by the SB in 1951. Although Gamma 338, Pearson Crump's OB, hasn't survived, some 180 still do, making it one of the most numerous preserved coaches. Liveries to be produced are to be confirmed, but with as wide as regional spread as operators as possible, will be produced to Rapido's high standards with lights, posable front wheels and full interior and exterior detail. Again, prices to be confirmed, currently at the research stage. Right, also, I need to credit the images that we've seen. Some of them are courtesy of Studio Canal. And also we saw the 3D print test of Dan's coach and interior to test the CAD work. It's been hand painted by Rapido Trains UK staff. We've also got some pictures from Colour Rail, Rapido Trains UK collection, and of course some of the others are all courtesy of Studio Canal. So any images that you see that are taken from the film are all courtesy of Studio Canal. Right. Right. Just looking through there. Right, no worries. The cupboard monkey is back, dragging something up. What are you dragging?
A chair.
Cupboard monkey's dragging a chair. So what we're going to do now is, really excited by this, we're going to move on to some of... right. Richard Swiderski says, Jen, where did you get the pictures from? I was sent a press release from Rapido Trains UK. So that's where I got all those pictures from. So if you're wondering about that, that's how I've got pictures, and you probably find the Rapido's website has crashed, as all these websites usually do, which is why I am a really great source of information.
Yes. Jenny Kirk, first for not having to crash.
Yeah.
Even though she seems to be worried constantly that she's crashing. Can I close this press release now?
Yes, you can close that press release. So yes, I got the pictures directly from Rapido. So a big thanks to Andrew Hardy, who organised that. So I have been sitting on them since yesterday, so I was able to read through everything. So if I sounded like I knew what I was talking about, that's what preparation does for me.
Preparation H?
Yeah, something like that. Right, so George Botterini... What?
Yeah. Your chat is on screen again.
Is there a problem?
No.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Right, so we've got, so we're going back over to, so you're going to do the videos now.
Yes.
George Botterini says, can't stay, need to go teach class now, we'll watch later.
Oh, show them this, it's an education.
Yeah, no worries, George, look, you take care, have a great day. So at the moment, we're just queuing up some of the videos that were carried over.
What's that coming up in the loft? Is it a monkey? Is it a monkey?
What's that coming up in the loft? Is it a monkey? Is it a monkey? Yes.
Ooh.
Melchester Model Railway says, what pack will you be getting, Jenny? I'm really interested in, I'll be going for the Great Eastern Railway liveried versions of the Wisbech and Upwell coaches. I'll also be getting the Laureate Wagon in Tops era departmental livery, because that is my poison. Same with the Toad brake van, really looking forward to that. But in terms of a pack, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. So yeah, AP Technical Services says, thanks, off to rob a bank ready.
Can we just say, for legal reasons, please do not rob any banks.
For legal reasons, we do not recommend that you do that, but we understand. Right, oh, that's giving me, I'm getting my jiggle on because I haven't eaten much.
Jiggle it just a little bit.
Ron B says, looking at stream while samples are being measured. Boom! Right, shall we start with the, do you want to queue up the video?
I will queue up the video. Are we ready?
We are ready, yes.
Okay, so this first one is from,
Hello to Roof Railways. Iron Horse Heathen says, spot on rendition, ladies. Thank you ever so much.
Not. So this first video is from
Greenfield Railway.
And it's a Bachmann BT well tank.
Oh yes, this is another model I really want to get in that really ornate green.
And I really like the colours that's on screen here.
Yeah. So, we've just seen it there in the background. We've also got a terrier at the front. Always love a good terrier.
Look at those colours though. It feels so warm.
Very much. I really, really do want one of the EFE rail version of the BT well tanks in that green, the preserved green. I keep looking at it longingly, but it's one of those things that I keep buying something else instead.
Yes, you are like that,
aren't you?
It's
too expensive, isn't it?
The well just expensive to you.
Leslie Gilpin says, presumably Rapido will do an amusing video on this soon. No doubt they will.
It won't be as amusing as Jen's attempts to try and make technology.
Yeah, panic stations! Don't worry, Mr. Mannering! Don't panic, don't panic! South Line Southern Line says, wow, amazing, my day off from work and never knew you were doing a Thursday club as I religiously watch your wonderful live streams on Mondays. Excellent work, keep it going. Thank you ever so much. Now, it's a one-off to cover the Rapido announcements, but we're also, because we weren't able to show the some of you guys' videos that you'd sent in for the Monday Club due to technical issues, we're now taking this opportunity to show those as
Jenny,
well.
would you like to explain the technical issues and how you caused them?
Zoe turned the computer on and it broke. A big hello to Southern Train Girl. Hi to you. Dennis Wild says, me and son John say hi. Big hello to you and son John. Common Road Junction, hi to you. Roof Railways as well. Gwion Reese Davies says packs 2 and 3 for me, I think.
This is a lovely layout.
This is actually really, really nice.
What I like is the textures and the colours.
We got sorry, I thought we were going to get track cam, but yeah, you've got it looks like a rebuilt Merchant Navy class there whizzing by. I really do like those. Again, another glaring omission from my collection. I really need to get either a rebuilt West Country class or a rebuilt Merchant Navy class. But I do also like the EFE Rail BT Well Tank. Of course, originally came out, it was actually done by Daypol for Kernow Model Centre. Later on, they then partnered up with DJM. Oh, it didn't really work out well in the end, but they did bring another batch of the BT Well tanks to market, because I believe it is Kernow Model Centre that does own the tooling for that, but they've licensed it to EFE Rail. So we're doing some shunting here. Really nice layout. I like your back scene over there with all the like little fluffy clouds. Some great tree action going on there as well. I did do a video on how to make really excellent trees really easily using seafoam, and also using the War World Scenics scatters and layering glue. Really easy to do, well worth giving it a go if you want to add trees. Actually cheaper than the what I call the bog brush trees from the likes of I think it's K&M models through Pico. Southern Triangle says the BT Loco model is really lovely Loco. It is, yeah. I've got I think it's a BR liveried one. So look, thank you very much for that. Really enjoyed that video. So we're going to go to the next one. That was from Greenfield Railway. I'm sure that yeah, we're going to try and put that into the chat. Again, we're still learning. We've got a new setup here. I'm going to be talking all about this. I'm going to put out a Jenny Cam video next Wednesday.
About how the new technology just passes her by. She doesn't understand any of it. And I have to sit here and operate everything for her, because Jenny won't learn new things.
Were you filming a moment ago, just out of curiosity?
Yes.
So we can use that in the Wednesday video. So look out for that, you guys, live on the video that's coming out next Wednesday. You can say you were there. J. Paul Anderson has just sent a link to a video. Excellent work. We will look into that. Right, just checking out through the comments. There's none that I've missed. Right, so this is from Larry W. Grant.
Yes, but I have to find on my own phone this particular email, because he sent a lot of text as well.
Right. So I recently discovered the Monday...
Jenny, we'll read it out while it's on the screen, otherwise...
yes.
Don't jump the gun when I'm doing... What are you like, woman? What are you like? See what I have to work with here? Okay, this is from Larry Grant, and it's Paw Paw's Lionel O-Gauge Lion Master Lion Chief 2.0 Union Pacific Sherman Hill set. That's a hell of a title.
Lion Master Lion Chief. That sounds like all the Buzz Boy words for a set of shaving razors.
The XL Stealth.
XL Stealth Mach 3. So we've got here, I recently discovered the Monday Club through Ken Patterson's What's Neat This Week program on YouTube.
Hi, Ken.
Big up to Ken Patterson and the What's Neat This Week posse. Do check it out if you haven't already done so. I do like that. That does look good. It says, just give you through Ken Patterson's What's Neat This Week program on YouTube, and I am so glad I did. Oh, thank you ever so much. I have thoroughly enjoyed watching past episodes and, of course, live on Mondays. I have been a huge rail fan since receiving my first set of Lionel trains for Christmas when I was 5 years old. I will reach my 80th year this July, so I have loved trains nearly all that time. I run my trains on a modest-sized 3-rail O-scale layout which sits in a corner of my living dining room. My youngest son built the furniture quality benchwork for the layout in 2014.
It looks
and
amazing.
I am still doing the scenery and other details. One is never finished with such things. Totally wholeheartedly agree. A model rail layout is never truly finished. I am sending you the following link to a video I recently made of my new Lionel Lion Chief Plus 2.0 Bluetooth Union Pacific Big Boy UP 4004 from the Lionel Sherman Hill set, which is pulling a military train. So that's what we've got on screen now.
It's got live steam and all sorts.
That is very impressive. And look at the length of that. And of course, a caboose at the end. Leslie Gilpin says, just got my email from Rapido on the announcement. Richard Swiderski says, very nice. Southern Train Girl says, now children, stop arguing.
I would if she'd admit that she's wrong.
I'm not wrong.
I actually really like
You'll
this.
back down when I admit I...
Look at the quality of the scenery.
It is really nice.
It may be taking a while over it, but the attention to detail shows.
I love that locomotive.
That is a very nice one.
The flat cards with the Sherman tanks on there are really nice as well.
Stop hitting me with this. You all saw it. She hit me first.
Of ultimate power.
That really is very nicely done.
Gordon Hanning says, I am a complete technophobe. That's why I only use DC. Don't do computers. Takes me forever to even do basic things.
Oh,
it does come with time.
This.
That smoke actually does work well. And that scenery is lovely.
Yes.
It just shows really good lighting. Really does help. Ooh, extreme!
Wow, how big is this thing?
Well, it's O gauge, I think. So it's a 32 mil to the foot.
My goodness.
But
it's
that
really
is nice. Good. This is a really great setup.
Yeah. Thank you for sending this over.
Definitely. There's so much going. Oh, look, and you've got the nodding donkey, bottom right.
Yeah.
And the oil pumping nodding donkey.
Oh my goodness! I bet he's a hit with his grandkids for this.
Oh God, yeah. It's like, imagine that. We're gonna go and visit Grandpa. Yay!
Oh, that is really nice.
That is, yeah. I love this layout. So much depth of detail.
Yes, and levels. Like I keep saying every time, the world is not flat, so I love seeing different levels.
Southern Train Girl says, now stop it, girls, or I'll bang you. Ooh,
well, you give it here. You don't know how to use this. I will operate this because you don't know how to use it. I will operate the nice shiny technology.
shiny. Right.
That really is very, very well done. And you said it's Bluetooth.
They said it was. Yeah, I think that's to control the smoke.
That is clever.
There's some amazing technology out there, and I'm not allowed to talk about some of the new stuff that is upcoming, but really do look out for some of the new technology.
You mean this is the one where you embed the chip into your brain and all the trains operate just by thinking about it?
Yes.
That technology's not far away, by the way.
I know.
I was at a conference, 4 years ago, and I got to try out a game where you put a headband on that reads your thoughts.
What?
And,
are you sure you weren't had? Did they try and sell you some magic beans afterwards?
The stronger you concentrated, the more current in the frontal cortex that it detected, so the harder a push it was. And we were playing a game of Pong, trying to push the ball back and forward, and it was actually quite good fun. So it's not far off.
Thank you ever so much for that. Really did enjoy that. So we'll put a link into the chat as well. Let's have a look. Leslie Gilpin says, another great layout. Gordon Hanning, one smart layout.
Yes,
William
really
Robinson says, be great to see some more steam running sessions on Weir Yard. Michael Wiles asks, will you be reviewing the new loco from MMM Models? Not
models.
Familiar. Models. I have no immediate plans, but if they got in touch, then I would definitely be interested in reviewing that. Right, so we've put a link for that video into the chat as well, so you can go and check out the full channel. And excuse me, we're now looking to the next one. This is Tim's Model Railway and Different Videos, running Class 57.
Always happy to see Tim.
Definitely. Running Class 57XX, GWR, Class 1F, and Class 08 on my layout. So we've got some quality Gronk action. So
here we go. Gronk it up. Gronk it up.
Also, t-shirts are available that say Gronk it up. And I should also put in a plug for the Jenny Monday Club wagon. Is still available through Rails of Sheffield. They are selling incredibly quickly, so you need to get in quick or just be disappointed.
Gronk pushing circus.
Harold, the like helicopter.
There was the Gronk's pushing a circus set of wagons.
Oh, they're pushing you home then, Cupboard Monkey.
Come on, I want to see it. Where's some Gronk action?
Gronk on Gronk action.
I need it, man. I need it. I medically need it.
I need my Gronk. That man's really big, isn't he? Ooh.
Perhaps it's a statue.
Oh, this is the Midland Rail. It's the 1F. Larry Rogers says Lionel has a great app for cell phones, tables, but I think it means tablets, that can be used to control the trains, and they are now introducing voice control.
That is amazing.
Which actually is probably not that difficult. Now that we've got stuff like Siri and Alexa,
Yeah.
then that's probably not that far away.
Yeah. Alexa, turn on the trains. Turning on trains. Woo woo!
But yeah, Michael Watts, I've got no immediate plans to review the new loco from MMM models, but if they do get in touch, then I am always happy to review new models from any manufacturer. They get a fair review from me.
That's it. Every time you review a model, I mean, you get complaints. I know. You get complaints that you mark high.
Yeah, but I don't look to mark things down if it isn't justified.
I think you're very fair.
Right, Sam Yates says Titfield Thunderbolt packs are up for pre-order on rails. Of course, yes, price is to be confirmed. And I suspect that the prices won't be confirmed until a little bit closer to delivery because of currency fluctuations, things like that. But I'm sure that they are working.
Makes me always wonder, if you're pre-ordering and the price turns out to be higher than you expected.
I've never known that to happen. Andrew Walker says, I'm wetting myself with excitement. Careful now.
This is not something that you should be should be happy about.
Yeah,
I do like this. This is a lot of fun.
It is,
I like the wagons with the faces as well.
I like the 57XX. Funnily enough, I only have, I've got 3 57XXs, and I've got one in the Great Northern and Southern Railway livery from the Railway Children, one in Stevenson Clark Industrial Blue, and one in London Underground Maroon. I don't actually have any BR or Great Western Railway versions, which seems to be an amazing oversight in my collection. Richard Swiderski is loving that sign. I think that was the Hornby Collectors Club sign that was on the layout. Sorry, Ruben Ashwell as well, you'll enjoy this, says Gronk it up. But it's all in capitals, so it should be Gronk it up! Right. Sponsored by Billy's Replacement Speakers. Ruben Ashwell says that's a nice RWS style duck there. And there's Thomas in his SECR livery version there. I think that was actually quite a rare model now. Produced in the US. But always
there's a lot of fun for this. That's why I like it.
Yeah. Some very low flying aeroplanes there. You and don't forget to duck. Tony Wright says, I like this. Jenny's reviews are impartial and the best, which is why I watch them.
Oh, you know how to make her happy.
Oh, is that the Railway Children coaches behind that? It is? Yeah, because there's the Railway Children pannier around the turntable. I'm getting I'm wired for sound. I think this is what Pepsi Max
This is what happens when you go live in the morning before all your energy's gone.
Yeah.
There, the circus ones.
Ruben Ashwell says RWS is Railway Series, by the way. Right, yes, no worries. Richard Swiderski likes the layout too.
It really is nice.
Really enjoying this, so thank you very much for sharing this with us. Right, oh, there's the circus train. Gronktastic.
Yeah.
Gronktastic.
I do like this. It's got...
Yeah,
it's just something that's a little bit different. You don't normally see it. It's bright, it's happy.
A lot of fun going on. And again, if you want to send in a video to be played out on, usually on the Monday Club, don't forget to send a URL link, not the video as an attachment because it won't work, won't get played because it'll break, but just the URL to Zoe at ZoeRobinson.com.
We showed that one time. I tried to download one that someone had
broke
sent
the stream
and it knocked us off the internet.
Right, so thank you ever so much for showing us that. So who else have we got?
We've got two more. James Petts and George Longstaff.
I approve of James Petts. It's because he always approves of everything. It's like really quite fun. Canadian Rail Fan says, hello Jenny and Zoe, it's been a while. Hello to you, great to see you. Gosh, I'm guessing that because of time zones we've missed you. We have missed you, definitely. But we've done the Rapido Trains Titfield Thunderbolt announcement today as a special Jenny Thursday Club. But we're now moving on to the showing some of you guys' videos. What's happened here?
Okay, yeah, just give me a second. I've got to sort out Flickr. This one's been sent via Flickr.
Right, so is it a video? Or...
It is a video, and I'm going to try and get it.
Right, Richard Swiderski says, Circus Train bold, very much. Tim's Model Railway in different videos says, thanks for showing my video. Thank you ever so much. 1701, the file flyers.
I do not like Flickr. I really don't like this. I turned off sound.
And it turned it back on.
And then when I went to try and maximize it, it turned the sound back on. Flickr, don't do that.
Yeah, right.
Okay, this one is from James Pett. It's very, very short, and it shows a...
Class 15.
With a Stay Alive that was fitted following your guide.
Oh, yes. Yes,
So-
James did tell me about this. And in fact, it was my Class 15 review video that made him realise
Would
that
you like to
the
bring it up on
Liverpool...
screen?
Oh, sorry. The Liverpool Street Pilot was available as a Class 15 that was perfect for the layout that he was involved in building. So this has got a Stay Alive, and this is keeps moving, and you can see the lights were still on as well. Stay Alives are great, it has to be said. And that is how you make sure that
Things work.
yeah, Stay Alives are great. Now, I've been working on a project with DCC Concepts, actually. I've got a few locos now fitted with... I've been trying to produce easy fit guides for some of the more common shunting locomotives to work out which combination of DCC Concepts, Zen decoders and the Stay Alive packs will fit within the actual body. So at the moment, I've just finished doing the test fit on a Hornby Class 08/09, and I've got the correct combination of decoder and Stay Alive power packs. That's actually the Dick Hardy Class 09 that is chugging around the layout at the moment. That is fitted with the DCC Concepts combo, and I will be doing a video on that sometime in the future, but that was the proof of concepts. Canadian Railfan says, you're normally on when I start my shift, means I always miss your stream. Oh, ever so sorry about that, but we are always available on the rewind. Larry Rogers says, it's been fun, ladies, but I have to go to work now. No, absolutely no problem, no worries about that. I know it's obviously it's a
different time.
work day for a lot of people
Yes.
as well. But
Our final video of the day.
oh, our final one. So
Yes.
we're going to show this video, and then we've got to go off. 'cause
No.
No?
We're going to show the film you were in.
What?
Yes,
What film?
The Locket.
Oh yes, the one
Because
that I'm
it's
on.
a silent
IMDb.
film.
Oh yes, so you can get rid of the plinkety plink piano music, which incidentally is me playing
I
it.
might play it very low in the background. so
Yeah,
you can
I actually did the music for the film as well
Yes.
as starring in it and doing some of the camera work. Basically,
There was only two of us, so yeah. So
but you were in the world's worst film.
no, not technically the world's worst film. It did win worst at.
Did it
an
actually
event.
win that? Or is
That's
that
what
a
I was
joke?
told.
It
It
sounds
won
like
worst at event.
sounds like a joke to me.
Denoralus Kingdom in Flames.
Yes.
That's what I heard.
With the 50% added swing.
Swing.
Swing. Every time somebody pulls a sword out, it's like swing.
Yes, pulling a rubber sword out of a leather holster somehow made metal on metal swing.
Showing.
We all loved it.
Yeah,
was a
right.
lot
So
of
this
fun.
is from White Wall Wheels 1 Hardcore MOH.
And it's Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, 039, Norman and Devious Diesel and Dennis. So let's have a look.
Have you got the Thomas the Tank Engine music
Do,
going around
ba,
you?
ba,
Do,
ba,
do,
ba,
do,
ba.
do, do, do.
Here we go.
Do, 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 do,
Oh.
do, 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 do. Timber Surf says, you
Lots
need a
going
blue
on
shirt
here.
with DCC logo to wear when you were doing corporate vids. Yes, I will be.
Oh,
When I
like this.
start work for DCC Concepts, which is next week, which is why I'm actually off work this week, which is it's all landed quite fortuitously, and I'm having a week's holiday in between jobs. I will be doing the DCC Concepts video YouTube channel and social media, and that will be separate from the Jenny Kirk channel. So
Yes.
this channel is completely separate. Obviously,
This channel will keep going. And the
we
Monday
will
Club
be in
keep going.
association with DCC Concepts for things like the DCC fitting guides.
How much is on this? Wow.
But one of the things I will be doing is there may be different versions of videos. So there will be like a corporate informative one for the DCC Concepts channel, and then there'll be the style of video that you know and love for this channel. Richard Swiderski says, Jen, the film star. Yes, funnily enough, I have been involved with a number of films.
She wasn't just a shelf on Crime Watch.
And I had a very, very minor involvement when they were filming, I think it was The Force Awakens, or it might even have been Rogue One. It was one of the Star Wars films.
I think it was Rogue One, wasn't it?
I never really saw much.
You delivered the lights or something, didn't you?
I worked on logistics, delivering lighting equipment to the studios.
She was a shelf.
I also worked on The Collection, which was one for Amazon Prime, I believe.
Yeah.
And
Again,
also Wolf of Wolf Hall was another one, which is a BBC, I think. We didn't ask too many questions.
Yeah. Mainly, where do you want this?
I did Torchwood. What was the Broadchurch?
I'm sorry, but setting fire to some planks is not the same as doing Torchwood.
Mike Reed says, hi Jenny from North Carolina. I love your layout. Thank you ever so much. This particular layout is from...
I like this
It's
one.
been sent in.
There's a lot going on in it.
It is. Busy, busy, busy. And it's a fun layout. See Donald and Douglas there.
Yeah.
Woohoo! And there's the Devious Diesel.
So much going on. I really do like it.
Mike Reed says, Jenny, do you know Kathy Miller? She does neat model railroading. Yeah, I know of her.
You've
worked
met
on
her, but she doesn't seem to want to hang around while you were doing the stuff.
Well, no. I was involved in Great Model Railway Challenge that kind of made her quite well known as well at the same time. And didn't get to talk to her all that much. But yeah, I am aware of her. She's been on What's Neat This Week as well. Big up the What's Neat This Week posse. So thank you ever so much for those. We're going to put the link in the description. Sam Yates says, Jenny's guides have been invaluable for DCC fittings. She clearly shows how the bodies actually come apart. When doing it myself, fresh out of the box, it often feels like they won't come apart. I absolutely hear you on that, which is why we made it the unique selling point for the DCC fitting guides in the model reviews. Now, I'm going to be expanding on that for DCC Concepts, but I will be continuing to do stuff on my own channel when I do reviews. And again, the reviews are my own opinions, nothing to do with DCC Concepts, but I will be in association with DCC Concepts for contractual reasons. The reason for this is that as part of working for one company, I'm not allowed to effectively promote a direct competitor's product.
Yeah, you can understand.
The Trainomatic sponsorship, we've really, really grateful to Trainomatic, but there will be more on that next Wednesday. The sponsorship by them has had to come to an end for contractual reasons. No problems whatsoever. It would have continued if I hadn't actually taken the job at DCC Concepts.
Paul Anderson says, do you have my video? I do. I missed it. Sorry. We'll play it in a minute after this one.
No worries. Okay, so we're going to bombard you with.
It's a couple of minutes, Jen. It's not bombarding.
Right.
We're gonna because we've talked about it so much about what you do with film. So let's see.
This was done a great many years ago. So did somebody order an enormous ham?
Yes, they did. That was kind of the point. We were doing a silent film.
Well, if it's
with
silent,
silent film stylings.
Yeah. Well, you're going to play
We're going to
this.
show a little bit of the sound.
Just hit play.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
So here
This
we
is back when we
are.
were thin.
The Locket. This is actually on IMDb and everything.
Yes.
So filming on location. Prizes for anybody who actually realises what the location is. Michael Pollitt says, hi Jenny, can't wait for the 12th of April to spend loads of money at Arcadia Models, see Tim and the gang. Gwen Reese Davies says, conflict of interest at play there. Not really, no. I'm allowed to say if products are rubbish, I will say that. At the end of the day, it's just, on my channel, it's my rules. If people don't like that, then they can sit in my raised middle digit. Mike Reed says, Jenny's last question, is your layout in a climate-controlled space? Now, the UK doesn't really do climate control. It's very well insulated, which keeps it warm in winter and also keeps some of the heat out in summer. It does have an extractor fan. That's about it. Melchester Model Railway says, are we about to see Jenny appearing as a shelf? That's me. I did the sound effect for that as well. Larry W. Grant says hi to Jenny and Zoe from Dallas, Texas. Thank you, Larry. We played your video earlier on as well, so thank you ever so much for sending that in. Retro Mickey 82 says hi, Zoe and Jenny. It's one of your crowd.
Hello.
I think this is we can't actually hear the sound. But next, here's my big starring role. Oh wait a minute, at the isn't it at the end?
Yeah.
I am the monster. The attic monster. There we are, filmed at Hallithwood in Bolton. 2014. So that's 7 years old. Here we are, look, it's me. La 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 la. Ooh, 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 oh, 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 oh. La 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 la. Hamfest, says Timber Surf. Mike Reed says, gotcha, Jenny, thank you. 1701, the Firefly says, spooky. Tony Wright says, great film. So there you are. You finally got to see the film that I appear on screen in. Very, very short independent film. Right, J. Paul Anderson sent in.
For the final video.
So J. Paul Anderson, we have now got... don't forget to turn the sound back off for this as well, just in case. So don't forget to tickle the like button. Consider sharing the stream as well. And if you haven't subscribed to us before, then do please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell to be the first to know about new videos as and when they go up. So we have got...
this looks good.
I am...
An double O gauge diorama called Denmark Hill from J. Paul Anderson. This looks amazing already.
So there we are. That's a Lord... Is that a Lord Nelson or Schools class? Yeah, Schools class. That is nice.
And the depth. And again, the depth. I like depth on things. It makes it look more real.
Definitely, yeah. There is a lot going on here. Particularly like the rock face effects you got at the back there.
Yeah.
Some really good grass and mud effects too.
It's been very, very well done, this.
Timber Surf says, same shoes, wardrobe. I'm afraid our budget was 0. In fact, I think it was less than 0.
Yeah, because we were using everything we already had.
Yeah, and we still had to buy our own lunch, so it was less than 0. I do like these little dioramas that you produce. Really, really nice. And it's a great use of vertical height to give the illusion of greater size with that rock face and
yeah, actually,
and the cutting size.
It looked from the first angle like this was deep and it
you
really
got
cool.
water troughs down there as well. Really, really nice.
That is so well done.
I was like, it's just really, really lovely, and I like the way as well. There, look, it's a weird shape to fit into the corner.
Yeah.
So it's wider at this end than the other. I like that little memorial on the top of the. It's like a memorial.
No, like a mine or something, isn't it?
What that? No, that's an anti-aircraft gun emplacement.
That is.
And there's
so
a pill
well
box.
Yeah.
We've got a pill box.
We
as
have
well.
one as well. Yes. That is really well done. This is
some
great.
really great detail, Hill. Retro Mickey 8
or a Godzilla. I'm not sure about a Godzilla, but yeah.
Really nice. Actually, no, it's not. It's the same thickness. It's just it appears as though because the tracks are going through at an angle. I love those trees. Those are really nice trees.
This is so well done.
Oh. Jennifer Garrett says, yes, water troughs very rarely modelled. Ratio do a kit for doing water troughs. I have always been meaning to try them. In fact, maybe I should fit water troughs somewhere on Weir Yard. Might be quite a nice touch. Clearance is usually the issues. Tony Wright says, excellent diorama. Retro Mickey 82 likes this. And again, this is what I always say about breaking up the symmetry. The main line there is running through on a diagonal, so it doesn't look like a chocolate box, as it were. So we've got that. It's thicker at the back on that side than thicker at the front on that side. So there's a lot going on. So really, really pleased. Nice to see some of the rest of the room as well. But thank you ever so much for sending that in. Really, really enjoyed that. Right, we're going to cut and run now. It's been great having your company. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned because tomorrow we have got that N-Winds 3D review video, and this is where basically it's an inexpensive 3D printed top for a Hudswell Clark long tank locomotive that is designed to be a direct fit onto the old style Hornby stroke Daypole Terrier locomotives that have been well and truly superseded by the new tooled Hornby and also rails of Sheffield and Daypole Terriers. So it's breathing new life into old locomotives. What's this? Michael Pollitt says, hi again, Jenny. Next door's neighbours flashing have gone leaking water in my loft, running onto my layout.
Oh no!
Oh no! I need to get on to them about that.
Yeah.
And I think as well, you need to say, well, look, it's damaged my layout. You're gonna have to, let's get a claim in there.
Yeah.
Tony Wright says, bye, great stream, Jenny. And Zoe Ruben Ashwell says, thanks for the Thursday live stream. You're absolutely welcome. It is not a routine thing, but certainly it's been great having your company. Thanks for joining us for that Rapido Trains announcement. Really exciting there. There's some really great announcements. Some things there as well, actually, which I wasn't expecting. But others that we were, have to be said, really great addition to their range. Should hopefully as well be available, I'm guessing, from Canadian and US stockists too, because they have got the worldwide license for those. So get your orders in. Rails of Sheffield apparently have got them listed, so do go and check out Rails of Sheffield to get your orders in. But until next time, this is me, Jenny Kirk, saying you take great care of yourself. Take care, and from me and the Cupboard Monkey, bye for now. You gonna press that button?
Nope.
It's the awkward bit at the end of the stream.
Bye bye.